This is McCook's Mr. Bilson. Honored to have you here. This last weekend was Mother's Day, and since my mother's already passed, there is an elderly woman, though, that my wife and I have great respect for. She and her family treated us like family for the last 43 years that we've been married. And so even though her husband has since passed, so we went out to see her. In the discussions with her that we were talking, I got an idea, and so I said, can we go outside and shoot? Now she has a .22 caliber pistol, .22 caliber, but that's too loud for my tinnitus. So I said, you mind shooting my BB gun? I'd just like to see you shoot it. She said, okay. And so we went outside, and as I stood there, it was a windy day, a storm was coming in, everything was wrong that could be wrong, weather-wise. Be that as it may, I asked her the question. I said, do you ever fear living in the country? She didn't say a word other than to take and turn and shoot and then turn back and say no. And here's the clip.
Do you ever worry about living in the country?
No. Okay.
That 88-year-old woman, with one shot and one word, destroyed the bureaucracy of the United States' attempt to make everyone live in fear. It destroyed the goal to get the people that live in fear to say we need more government. We need more cops, more city, more county, more state, and more federal law enforcement. Because I live in fear. That woman, in a very content, a very hardworking woman, she worked right beside her husband for over 40 years, running a hog farm, and that's a 7-day-a-week job they did, 7 days a week. That'd make a city guy or woman cringe at saying, I won't work over 40 hours a week. They worked 70 hours a week, year in, year out. And they were happy to do it, and happy to put food on their table, and happy to pay their taxes. And again, they sure didn't live in fear. And the .22 caliber pistol that she has, there's plenty of you out there that'll be saying, oh, that ain't big enough. She needs a 9mm hollow point. And the cops will say, well, you got to shoot somebody 14 times. You have to shoot them 14 times. It is interesting, the last 2 people killed just this last week here in southwest Nebraska were both killed with a .22 caliber pistol, and each were shot once. One shot killed 2 men with a .22. Keep that in mind and perspective, and learn from your elders, and if at all possible, visit them and gain the wisdom before it's too late. Rate this film.